Hey, hey, hey. What's good? So the next couple of hours after this live goes off, there will be a live premiere at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, and then one will be followed at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. So the next 2 hours after this 7 o'clock live, you will still be busy with content, honey. I'm bringing it all to you. We're gonna get down to the get down and get down to the bottom of a whole lot of stuff that people, surprisingly enough, don't want to believe that's going on behind the scenes with the Michelle and Queen Opp and Danny situation. It is not what it appears. When we do see these characters on social media, which has not been lately, they are shooked. Okay. You'll hear in the other two videos tonight that allegedly Queen Opp, which she's being really stubborn, and I'm saying this at the beginning of the live so that people get a sense of what we're going to be talking about for the next hour. One being, which I think is very foolish on Queen Opp's part, she seems to believe that she's innocent. So she's going to take it to trial. I guess the odds that are against her, what the charges are that are against her, she doesn't believe in her mind, allegedly, that that is who she is and that's what she did to Michelle. So she's allegedly going to be taking it to trial. Now, I gave this knucklehead a little bit of credit, and I didn't think she would take it this far. I said she would probably take the easy route out. They would offer her a sentence and she would plea out, not take it to trial, and get herself jammed up. Because if you take something like this to trial, and allegedly there are people as we speak sending stuff still to the DA, um, evidence of what she was doing to Michelle. If people are still sending evidence in, it's compiling, they're looking over the evidence, and she has an idea because she has a court appointed. I mean, she has a paid lawyer. Excuse me. Pardon me for saying court appointed lawyer. And you know that you did these charges, but you just don't want it on your record because you were being stubborn. I'd rather have it on my record and not take it to trial. Because if you take it to trial, Queen Op, and you lose, then all your haters or your flip flop congratulators and your fake flip flop supporters are going to be having a party with this, because you will no longer be on social media to troll, to clout chase, to get a bag off of anyone who has special needs ever again. If you take it to trial, I'm not saying you'll be in there for a long, 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 long time, as in 20 years or so, but you'll do a nice little, bid. So I think that's really foolish on her part to take it to trial. Danny is throwing in the flag allegedly, and it makes a lot of sense. Um let's weigh it out for Danny. Danny already had a case with an ex. She's known, and she has also publicly said it on live when she started dating Queen Op, that she has been physical with exes. Her sister also had got mad at Danny and shared that on Michael, that she has been physical with, people she's been with exes. And allegedly, she got in trouble with an ex, putting hands on an ex, a DV. And she was supposed to be going to anger management. I don't know if she was doing those classes while she was over there putting hands on Michelle. But obviously, she had probation. Something was held over her head for what she had did to the ex, and one of those charges was anger management. I don't know if Danny was going to anger management. I don't know what her stipulations was. Common sense will tell you that you're not supposed to pick up any more cases ever again, or at least while you're on probation, for the same thing but a different person, because you're going to jam yourself up. So, from my understanding, Danny is allegedly just trying to buy time. She's asking the courts for more time, and she's probably going to accept the charges, accept whatever the sentence is. She's not going to take it to trial because she knows she is guilty. She knows if she takes it to trial, that'll be two open cases. One that she's currently on with an ex, and she's doing the anger management. And obviously she well, not, it won't be an open case, but it's a case that has been plead out to prior to Michelle's situation where she was putting hands on Michelle. She must have plead out. They gave her anger management, probably some sort of probation and some community service. And now she picks up another case with another female. She's not messing with taking anything to trial like allegedly Queen Opp is doing. So when you hear me say that I think that or Queen Opp is hiding, she's hiding. She has bigger fish to fry. And even the most ignorantest, ratchetness person on this earth, which I will say is Queen Opp, she has a lot on her plate. She has a lot to weigh out. One being, should I be taking this to trial? And if I do take this to trial, what is going to be my outcome? Now, I know she has a baby's father, Juju, and I know he doesn't want to be just the only one taking care of two kids. I'm quite sure he's putting a bug in her ear. Don't take this to trial. Quite sure family members that we don't hear about that she does in fact deal with are telling her the same thing. I'm quite sure the paid lawyer, I hope, is telling her don't take this to trial, unless the court, I mean, the paid lawyer is trying to, mess her up too. Because sometimes you can pay for a lawyer and they still be on the court side. They be just as bad as the court appointed lawyers. So let me read this. Queen Roberta. Hello, SL. Hope you're enjoying your awesome birthday weekend. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, how are you, sweetie? So did you guys get your notifications? Because I really don't see that many people in my comment section right now. And we're almost close to 100. So that's kind of weird. But with all that being said, you're just gonna have to sit back and wait. And I'm quite sure you'll see what the outcome is, because I'm quite sure that Queen Op, whether good or bad, she'll come clean. Whether it's she takes it to trial and then she gets sentenced, and then she tells her supporters that you won't see me for a while, or she doesn't take it to trial, she might get a small sentence or slap on a wrist, probation, community service, and you hear about that. But Queen Op's in a lot of trouble, and Danny already knows what she's up against. Hello, sweetie. She knows what she's up against. Queen Op's not playing with the court system. She's already in recent trouble and has stipulations. One, like I just told you, is anger management behind putting pause on one of her exes. Danny's not playing with the system because, see, I'm quite sure when she got that, you know, that plea with probably probation and anger management, she probably told herself, I'm not coming in these courts again. Because what do they always say? You can, it's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out. I'm quite sure that was the mindset at the time. Not knowing, Danny, not knowing. I know she's seen from afar, being one of Queen Op's supporters from the past, how Queen Op is very manipulative. I don't think that Danny thought in a million years that she would manipulate her to the point of her freedom almost being taken again. So we're gonna have to see how that plays out. Evening, Linda O'Neill. So I also did a commentary video with the police officer that has a commentary channel. He not only does commentary on Queen Op, let me make that clear, but he does commentary on all social media influencers that are out here doing foolishness, okay? And as far as it stands with me, let me clear this up. He's a police officer to me. I don't think that this man is getting on to one of the largest platforms in the world, okay? That's how much traffic comes through YouTube and Google alone. Impersonating to be a police officer. So he is looking at public information that is public to anyone to go follow up on either DANI or Queen Opp's case. Now, a lot of people might say, well, I never went and, found this public information, and it didn't say that about these two situations, DANI and Queen Opp. Understand some of those legal terms, we don't even know sometimes what they mean, or we might guess what we think that they mean. Sometime I look up what I read, and it might not come together to form common sense to us, where he can go look on these documents, hear the terminology, the law terminologies of what's being charged of on DANI and Queen Opp, and he can tell or he can understand what exactly that means and how much trouble they're actually in. Everything's allegedly. He's been very careful with his words, but I really feel like when you listen to what he has to say, that he's being careful with his words, but he knows a lot that he's not telling you. And that's because at the end of the day, that is his job. And there's some things, even though it's public information, if he goes far with it, too far with it could be information that he's telling you, or maybe he saw that is not public information for him to let you know just how in trouble Queen Opp and DANI are in. I don't understand why when I try to people, it won't highlight their name. It happens sometime to me as well. Hey, unique made. I'm sorry, uniquely made. I'm sorry, sweetie. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm quite sure. Like he said, I'm human. This is what I do for a living, but I also watch this stuff just like anybody else. And if you really listen to what he's saying, I'm talking about on the Queen Opp situation and DANI, you can tell he's very, very careful with his words. And he makes it clear I'm looking at the same information that you're looking at. This is public information. And then when he says certain things, he says allegedly, or in my opinion. But I'm quite sure he knows more than you think he knows, but that he can probably look up on a computer system. That is just my guess. Now, a smart person that's in this field, that the information that um he can't get on public record, or we can't get on public record. I don't think he wants to tell that information, because that's when he'll be putting his job at risk. And I don't think that he wants to do that. And I don't think that he's trying to do that. He's trying to educate the public without a whole bunch of smoke and let you know what's really going on. And I think that that's how we should take it. We should be appreciative that we have someone that stepped in, that's in the field of law enforcement, who is doing commentary right as we speak on this case. All of us commentary channels, we do our due diligence. Well, the ones that are doing commentary, I can only speak for them, which is probably a handful. No more than that. The rest of them just uploading videos and putting them out. But the ones that do their due diligence and they're doing commentary to these videos, they are searching for the legal paperwork. They're trying to get in contact with family members and friends of these people. They're calling the clerk's office and other institutions that will be able to answer some of these questions about these legal situations that DANI and Queen Opp seem to put themselves in the middle of. But it's really, really sad that they did this to themselves. And see, you have to also understand, we listened to a video, and if you didn't listen to it, I probably will play it in a few seconds. I put together part 1, 2, and 3 in a recap. So I broke it down first. Then today, what I did was I put it all together so you guys can listen to it all together. So if you missed parts or if you missed part 1, 2, and 3, they're all been put together. So we're all on the same page. Matter of fact, let me see if I talking about that. Did I actually um hold on one second. I'm trying to see, did I in fact already premiere that or not? I think I did. No, I didn't actually. Let me just double check first. I'm getting old now. I'm getting old. Let me see. Cause I be making my. Let me see. Hold on one second, guys. I actually did not. So that will be going out at 8:15. And you'll be listening to Michelle's cousin Tiffany, aka Smoking on Queen Opp, that channel. And I don't know. I really think that there are things that Cuz knows, because when she came back with this last I don't know if it was a live or a pre-recorded video, but when she came back about 4 or 5 days ago with this last video, I was getting the vibe that maybe she knows, maybe not from Michelle or Michelle's sister or mother or father, but from other family members that know about what's going on because that's their family. I was getting from that last video, like she was letting Queen Opp know, you're not getting away with this. Almost like she's upset still, of course, but she heard what I would call some good news for her cousin. And she just wants to get on there and let her know, I know that Queen Opp, that I know that I know. You're in trouble. That's what I got from that video. You're in trouble, Queen Opp. And I want to rub it in your face. I want to make you feel uncomfortable because I know you're in the bushes. That's what I got from that video from Michelle's cousin. Because that's how you made my cousin feel for 15 years. Now it's your turn. So, this is all happening all at once. Like I said, me stumbling across this police officer's page, him doing commentary on Queen Opp, trying to keep us in the loop, and making people who don't know too much about the legal terms, the legal terminologies of the charges or what is written on the charges that Queen Opp and DANI did. He's breaking it down in simpler terms, and I love that. Has nothing to do with because people are foolish, stupid, whatever the situation is. He just wants us to get it. He just wants us all to be on the same page and understand what kind of trouble these people are in. So I really, really commend this man for getting up here, having to deal with different personalities, because, honey, I got to deal with them all day long myself. And he's still willing to get up here and educate us on just how much trouble Queen Opp and DANI are in. So again, I'm going to say to you, when people say, what do you mean? I'm tired of you people saying um she's hiding. Queen Opp's hiding. Queen Opp has hid. She is probably stressed out. She don't know if she's coming or going, and you wouldn't either, because she don't know if she's coming or going, because number one, when your back's up against the wall to the point you're making foolish decisions, and one being that you're going to take something to trial, something ain't right with you. Nobody in a right mind would take that to trial. Nobody in the right mind would take that to trial. Nobody's lawyer in the right mind would tell them to take that to trial, unless there was a loophole that Queen Ops paid lawyer caught. That's the only way I would see the lawyer saying take it to trial. And if she's not listening to a lawyer and the lawyer's telling her not to do that to herself, then she's crazy. Because a lawyer would know better than she would. Because that's what they do for a living. And as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's try to get those likes up. But yeah, I don't think that would be the best bet for Queen Opp. Wouldn't be in her best interest to take it to trial. But I even said, I was like, I don't think she'll take it to trial. I think she's going to end up pleading out and getting slapped on the wrist because she plead out. Now, it'll still be on a record. It's not going to look good if she ever try to get a job or other things that, affect us by our records. But at least she won't be like DANI. DANI's probably gonna do a little small bit. I mean, I'm not saying DANI's gonna do like 20 years or nothing like that, but she's gonna definitely do some time. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, let's hit them likes. We got how many people are we having? We have close to 100 people in here, and the likes are not matching up. I haven't been too consistent lately or all this year, but when I do put it in, I put it in. And for like I said, for the people that are in here or just getting in here now, after this live at 8:15, there will be another live premiere and one at 9:15. So there's 2 more videos after this live that will be going up. So you guys will be busy for the next 2 hours after this live goes off. So remember, 8:15 there'll be a live premiere, and then at 9:15 will be another live premiere. Hey Thomas. So y'all get ready for it. But yeah, as we're on here now, who knows? She may have put a story on IG. Let's go check. But I'll be surprised because she ain't been doing it. Let me see. Yeah, I think our girl, she's scared. I think she's scared. Yeah. They always say there's a saying, the loudest MF in the room ain't saying nothing. And that goes for people like Queen Opp. You try to be so loud. You try to wolf. What is it? You try to be the big bad wolf. You try to huff and puff and blow houses down. But Hunty, you better sit down and do just what you're doing. Be quiet. Stay off of social media. Who knows? Maybe her paid lawyer told her to stay up off there. I would think that'd be her best bet. Stay off of social media. That ain't no place for you to be right now. It's bad enough your haters are looking around for videos that they think are fit enough to put you away for a long time, Queen Opp. And I think, honestly, from what I was listening to from the police officer that's doing the commentary, that's what's hurting her. Is the people that are finding videos that they probably looked through that they haven't even found of, like, a solid evidence that can bring Queen Opp down. See, DANI hasn't been in the picture long. So allegedly she's doing time because she was foolish enough to pick up another case of physical, on a female, a DV. And that was with an ex prior and now Michelle. She already was in trouble, was sentenced. The sentence was anger management and probably probation and probably community service or something like that. I have to pay, some money to the courts. Says, come on, guys. Yeah, exactly. Get them likes up. Let's try to get them up to 100. Thank y'all for reminding me to even keep asking. But yeah, she's been hiding. People just don't get it. I guess it hasn't hit home to people. Like, people look at it like, Queen Opp hiding. Yeah, Queen Opp's still human. She fears just like we do. If she didn't, something would be wrong. Well, there is something wrong with her. She should. It ain't looking too good for her. That'd make me a loud. If I was a loud, big mouth, obnoxious, self-centered, everything about me, 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 me. I'm so beautiful. I'm this. I'm that, and downplaying and degrading everybody else around me. I would be quiet too if I was Queen Opp. How you doing? Did you pin my comment? You said your comment. It says, "Hey Scorpion, but honey, let me tell you something. It's so sad. She reminds me, and I always said this. I don't know if there are people that are in here that used to watch me when I used to do the commentary for Nature Boy, but she's a female Nature Boy. And it's so weird because I said this for many years when she started on Big Go at first. And I first said she's a female Nature Boy. And guess what? She's in trouble with the law, just like Nature Boy. Nature Boy's been in jail for about 2 years. And he's went through numerous paid lawyers and numerous court-appointed lawyers. And he's still in there. Now, they might not be able to get a bit out of him, but they're sitting him down for now trying to get something out of him. Queen Opp got lucky in the sense that they didn't sit her down like they did Nature Boy. But if she tries to take this to trial, they might get what they want, which is to sit her down like they want to sit her down. Because she took it to trial, she loses, she's gonna do a sentence. She's not gonna get slapped on the wrist with just 20 years probation, 10 years probation, 5 years probation. She's gonna do a sentence. And Little Summers is not gonna have a mother for a while. And Juju's gonna have to end up getting a DNA test if he hasn't already, or even if he did or didn't, he's gonna have to have custody of his little girl and take care of Pops and Summers. Hey, Genty. Hey, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy birthday, sis. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Genty. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button on the way in. So I just wanted to update you guys live. I'm not going to stay on here a whole hour. There's no reason for it. I just wanted to speak with you guys live. And just update you guys with all the fugaziness that's going on right now. It's looking real ugly. So if you're wondering where Queen Opp's at or where your money went, $10 to $20 for these pages where she has not yet went live and begged for some more money, you probably won't see it for a while. Or until after February at least. I don't know. I could be wrong. She might get on live tomorrow. She might go on Instagram live. She might go on Super live tomorrow. Who knows? But that girl is shook. Nerve shook. She shook. And she should be. Because she's playing a dangerous game. So listen, I'm not staying on here long. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. I just wanted to update you via live information that was shared with me. Also at 8:15, I will have a live premiere going out and you'll hear more what's going on. And at 9:15, you'll hear more of what's going on. It's not gonna stop. She's in a lot of trouble. And I keep saying Queen Opp mostly because DANI is accepting what she did. She not only said it live that she did what she did to Michelle, but from my understanding, she's just asking the courts to let her buy a little bit more time so she can get herself situated before she has to do the sentence. This is what allegedly is being said. But like they said, what happens in the dark always comes to the light. So we won't really know what the outcome of any of their situations are going to be until Judgment Day. So everything has to stand at allegedly or in my opinion. Even if you do your due diligence, the courts can say one thing and do another. So with that all being said, y'all have a blessed rest of Sunday. I will be back on here for sure Monday with another update live. And I will talk to you then. Love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out. Mwah.